Hey guys, I want you to make sure that your OneNote is open and you're ready to do your warm-up. So we're going to go ahead and pause the video, do your warm-up, and then the teacher can hit play and you can watch how to do the warm-up. All right, so your warm-up should be finished. So when I was with you guys on Friday, we talked about when we're looking for unit rates, we're going to look for that slope first. So it says given the point 0, 0, and 4, 2, how many centimeters does the plant grow per week? So remember, I'm going to pick 2 points on the line, and then I'm going to calculate its slope. And I'm going to be careful to watch what the scale is, which the scale here, we're lucky, is by ones, and that makes it a little bit easier to find the slope. So I look for the rise here, which is 1, the run here, which is 2. So the slope is a positive 1/2 because, again, this line is increasing. And so when I go to write the unit rate, I can either say it's 1/2, or a lot of times Digits is going to want that decimal. And so we're going to say it is 0.5 centimeters per week, and that changes it into that unit rate. All right, number 2, the graph shows the relationship between time and the number of soda bottles a machine can make. Use the points 4, 192, and 8, 384 to find the number of soda bottles the machine can make each minute. So they've gone ahead and put those on here. Again, we need to find the rise and the run of this graph. And they're giving you the numbers here. So this number up here is 384, and this one is 192. So you basically are subtracting these two. And if you subtract them, you get 192. And then this is over here at 8, and this is back here at 4. So it has a difference of 4. So you're going to say 192 divided by 4. And 192 divided by 4 is 48. So our slope is a positive 48 because, again, this line is increasing. And so now if I change that to a unit rate, I'm going to say that this is 48 bottles per minute. All right, so let's go ahead and take our notes in OneNote. This is just a continuation from Friday. So learning goal is the same. We're relating unit rates with slopes. And this graph looks a little bit different. This one says your friend has an automatic fish food dispenser. The graph shows how much food is left in the feeder after X days. How much food is being dispensed per day? And so if we're saying per day, that is our unit rate. So we're going to start off by finding the slope. So again, to find the slope, we're going to find those 2 points. And it can be any 2 points. Whoops. All right, so the first one I see, well, I gotta get my pen back. Sorry. All right, so the first point is right in there. My pen is not wanting to write. Pen. There we go. Right there. And I see it looks like another point right here. Again, I'm going to watch the scale, which this is counting by 5s, which means that my rise here is really 15. And my run going this way is 5. So I'm going to say that my slope, rise over run, is 3. And then I have to pay special attention to that line. And that line is actually decreasing because if you think about it, your food starts with this much in it. And then every day as it's dispensing the food, you get less and less food in the container. So this is actually going to be a -3. And then we want to know what the unit rate is. So it is decreasing 3 grams per day, which just answered the question, how much food is being dispersed per day? So 3 grams per day is how much is being dispersed. All right, let's look at the next one. Next one is your friend borrows $200 from her parents. The graph shows how much money she owes her parents. How much is she repaying her parents per week? How long will it take your friend to repay her loan? Okay, so again, first thing we're going to look for is that slope. We're going to find 2 points on the line, which there's lots of points on the line this time. One here, one here. Any of these would be good. Okay, again, I'm going to watch the scale, what they're counting by here. So this one looks like if I take the rise and run, 200, to 160 would be 40. And the run here is counting by ones, so this is going to be 2. So my slope starts off as 40 over 2. And if I reduce that to 20 over 1, or just 20. She is decreasing the amount she owes her parents over time, which is why it's a decreasing graph, so we're going to say that's negative 20. And it says, how much is she repaying her parents per week, which when we see that per week, that is our unit rate. So she is repaying her parents $20 per week. Again, that negative just means that she is decreasing how much she owes her parents every week. And then the last question says, how long will it take your friend to repay her loan? So probably what I would do is I'd look back over here on my graph and I'd say, okay, well, here's where she was at 7. Here's where she was at 8. So at 9 weeks, she would owe $20 still. And then if I went down one more, this would be her 9 weeks. This would be her 10 weeks. That is when she would have completely paid off her parents. So 10 weeks, completely paid off parents. All right, last thing I'd like you guys to do then is I want you to try this next problem. I want you to go ahead and read it on your own, and then we're going to pause the video, and then when your teacher feels like you guys have tried this problem, then she will hit play. All right, the graph represents an object slowing to a stop. Find 2 points on the line and use them to find the slope of the line. So lots and lots of points here. I think if I'm looking at this one, I kind of look up at the top. And so I look up here at the 310. All right, so I look at that 310 and I look at this, which this is pretty easy to see right here. This is counting by ones, but this one might be a little bit harder for you to see. So I kind of went down here and I said, how far is it from 0 to 62? And half of that would be 31. So then I saw that I was counting by 31s. So that means I have a rise of 31, a run of 1, and this is negative because it's decreasing. So I would say that my slope, which remember M stands for slope, is negative 31. And if I made this my unit rate, I would say that it is decreasing. Let's see, speed, which is miles per second.